We get to it, yeah, we do it, yeah, I go up. We influence, yeah, see me moving, yeah, I glow up. Every time I show up, I can flip my switch out. They act like they know us, but they ain't no dog on big dog. Asking if it's still a flex, say they better go ask Booyah. Never think I'm gon' check, better pull up like whoa. Come to place and I'm the best, I ain't worried about none who y'all. 24, no rest, stand on business, I'm too tall. Thought you was a threat, I do real life, do no tip attack on the internet. We don't do that, see I've been a threat, and I've been a vet. Thought you knew that way, I'm cashing checks, I don't owe no debts. I've been through that, see you SOS. SOS, SOS, see you SOS. Need a life vest, need no mic check. SOS, 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 see you SOS. We don't talk checks, we get to it. All in for the jackpot. Every time I want the last shot. Championship ring. Started from a mascot. Went to Rollies from a G-Shot. Brand new kettle, no teapot. You should know I don't play. Go sicko mode like I'm T-Scott. Eagle vision from the treetops. Went to image from a green dot. Never had no limit, but I had some Reeboks. Keep it humble, but the fees not. In the game, no free spots. But I earn what's mine. Nothing less, I'ma shine. Thought you was a threat. I do real life, do no tip attack on the internet. We don't do that, see I've been a threat, and I've been a vet. Thought you knew that way, I'm cashing checks, I don't owe no debts. I've been through that, see you SOS. SOS, SOS, see you SOS. Need a life vest, need no mic check. SOS, 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 see you SOS. We don't talk checks, we get to it.
Trade another day.
And you know what? If it doesn't happen, and for some reason the charts change, and tomorrow I'm the biggest bear out there, so be it.
You win some, you lose some, but you live to trade another day, live to make another play. You win some, you lose some, but you live to trade another day, live to make another play. Live to trade another day, live to trade another day, live to make another play. Win some, you lose some, but you live to trade another day, live to make another play. Scared money don't make no money, scared money don't make no money, scared money don't make no money, scared money don't make no money. You win some, you lose some, but you live to trade another day, live to make another play. Is it the bottom yet? I'm trying to buy up everything, not gonna get upset, just pull the trigger, let it bang. When I see a trade, I'm hopping in like a Uber to secure my future, up early just like a rooster, eyes glued to the computer, looking for a bag or two. Market cipher on the screen, compliments of Tradingview. Now I know what I'ma do, buy low and sell high. Even if you try and fail, at least you didn't fail to try. I don't wanna be the type of guy that let fear win. I'm the one that dive in head first and bust my chin. I know FOMO is a no-no, but I still get it in. Now I can't predict the future, but I know I'm bound to win. Later or sooner, I'll be the big kahuna, cause I got big kahunas. I was not scared to get money, I took me some chances and now I'm the big kahuna. And if you scared, might as well get neuter. I'ma keep chasing my dreams, wake up in mansion so big, I need a segue to get from wing to wing. Scared money don't make no money, scared money don't make no money, scared money don't make no money, scared money don't make no money.
Good morning all. Scared money don't make no money. Let's go. No sir. Let's go. Scared money don't make no money. Let's get it. Good morning. Happy Thursday to all. Hope you're all doing well and everything is good. Morning. No SL? Well, I think that's broke money don't make no money. That's broke money don't make no money, no SL. Let's get it. Let's get it. See all systems go. Yeah, everything looks like it's working here. Let's have a look at the calendar here. So today is going to be Thursday. What do we have? So we have a little bit of Bank of England news just before, what's this called? New York Open here. London is clean. Nothing really we need to worry about. Yeah, pretty much clean. Unemployment claims later, about 30 minutes after London, New York Open here. And otherwise, we're pretty clean. We have some PMI at 130 as well, but that's kind of like later in the session. For the majority of the session, we're actually clean. A little bit on the Frankfurt Open here, some factory orders. What are they expecting for it to actually pop up a little bit here? So can have small impact, but that would be the open. So without further ado, let's go ahead and do the analysis. And yeah, very interesting price action on GJ. And this is what sucks. Like yesterday, 2 sessions we trade. New York, London, just range, right? This was London. London was, you know, stuck inside of this range. New York tried to break out the range, failed. Started to break down, but just dumped in one big candle here, filling this whole LTA. Pulled back over Asian and then made it second leg. So let's have a look at what the analysis is saying here. But yeah, if you look at yesterday's session, for when we're looking at the charts, was quite, you know, condensed zone. You know, it's not really the move we like to see when we're actually at the charts. We want bigger moves. So we need to be careful today. Reason being is, of course, we have the rate decision here. They're expecting to reduce interest rates. Very, very, very important. And quite a big news. So today we have to be a little bit careful on pound, because most likely price will, before making a massive move, will want to wait for this type of news here. So they're expecting the rates to come down from 4.75 to 4.5. Basically a 0.25 reduction, which is why we're seeing a little bit of weakness, right? We're seeing pound sell off here, JPY get a little bit stronger. But let's say they come out and they actually keep rates the same, man, you'll see a big pump in pound here. But you know, 0.25%, again, UK is actually holding one of the highest interest rates, so coming down to 4.5 is going to be basically coming in par with the rest. Now the interesting thing is going to be, do they announce that they're not looking to reduce rates too fast? If they're not looking to reduce rates too fast, what are we going to see? Well, we're going to see basically some strength come back into the pound, because, you know, there's kind of like sell the rumor, buy the news in this instant here. So let's have a look at the analysis starting on daily time frame where we've landed. So we're back into this very, very strong daily support zone here. So we found 1, 2, 3 lows here. Now we're retesting this quite perfectly here. I do want to mark that support there as a line. So let's bring back our line, mark this here as a daily support. So we are testing this zone here, and this is the toughest place to sell, is going to be in this zone, because this is where we found all our lows. I spoke about this in the beginning weekly webinar here. Very difficult place to look for sells. Continuation sells. Now selling back to lows is going to be a little bit easier because we have a target being made. But in terms of continuation, very difficult zone to sell in here. We're going to clone this, bring this down to here just so we know where there's a 4-hour support. This one we can bring up here. 1 hour is fine. This 15 we don't need. Daily support can go. So we can start to see how these zones are forming here. Right now we're in a mixed buy session. Previous daily bearish, previous 4 actually did close bullish. So if we want to see buys, I want to see it get back inside of that 4-hour support, which is also key level, which I can bring down there. We can just move this to key level. We'll know what it is. So let's bring this 100 pips lower. Something like that. So anything back above 500 would make sense. I'd love to see some structure. So right now what I'd love to see is price come here, form a little resistance, or it can form it where it is right now and then get above and then look to take buys back up to this resistance here. That would be my plan there. For the sells, I would actually want to see price fail at this 4-hour support, fail to get above 500, and then create resistance. And then that resistance, depending how the resistance is formed, you actually have like a 20 pip range you could look to sell back down, back into weekly support. And that's how it is. That's how it is. I mean, that's the only plan I can see. Selling lows is not an option for me today. Reason being is that this is a very important zone. We spoke about this zone in the weekly webinar those who did the homework will understand that, hey, this zone is going to be dangerous to try sell lows, especially into this zone right next to daily support. It's not the easiest. Below daily support, maybe, but that's just even if we're in this bad market positioning, even with that, it doesn't matter, because look where we are, right? Look where we are. We are up here. So by the time it gets all the way down here, you have to ask yourself, am I right to be selling after such a move down, right? So regardless of market positioning, to get from here to here, which is I think maybe around 50 something pips, 47 pips, well, below daily support would be the plan. So to get below daily support like 52 pips, it's probably a majority of a move has happened. Especially with news, you don't really want to try push for a big trending move, as probably price will form some sort of consolidation just before news here, and then resolve after news. So let's see how price action forms here, and then we can we can see how to execute on that. So a close above key level for buys, not exactly what I said. You need structure, then a close above, because just a close above can end up forming a resistance. You need to see a higher low, kind of exactly like this close above. So you want to repeat this scenario here. See how this candle came up, the first one failed, right? First one failed, and then it created structure, and then closed above, and then went. Actually, it didn't really fail. I mean, this came with a liquidity grab here, a little bit nasty. That's some nasty price action. Eventually played out, then the second one closed above. So you want that same scenario to happen up here. You want a same scenario where you get that and then this, because otherwise it will end up in this. Because remember, we're doing very heavy lower highs here, right? So if you look at the chart and price action, what makes sense? Well, it actually makes sense to retest into here and go down, right? It makes sense to retest into here and go down, but we could buy from here to here, and then maybe sells even make sense. If it blasts straight to there, then we can take sells from there. But honestly, market structure is pretty bearish. So we want to be careful, especially with Bank of England rate decision. Makes your job even harder. Because now you have Bank of England rate decision, and market might want to wait for that. So you could literally get into a move today. Nothing could happen in the move because market just decides to wait for that, right? You don't know that, and that's where you have to weigh up the probabilities here. It is a possibility when you have rate decisions and CPI. So rate decision and interest and inflation, those two figures are very, very important, and unemployment as well. Those three things are like the big one, right? That's your NFP, your FOMC, and basically your CPIs, right? Those ones, a lot of the time the market will trade into that, and then just before it will look to consolidate or resolve some sort of range, and then the news will come out. So we have to be careful of that, because we might not just get a big volume move. So we'll have to see how price action forms, and that's further strengthens the case for a need of structure here. Because if price wants to pull back, I need it to respect something, and if it breaks that, I know I'm wrong, right? So if we're looking at gold here, on the other hand, gold looks like it's consolidating here, if I'm being honest. So this normally happens after we have big breakouts, big moves towards the upside. Yesterday, gold tried to break out here. There was a very tight option from here to here. I personally didn't get involved. I literally would have just given you your 1-to-1 to the T and then reverse. So, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 plus candles breakout. Very difficult to hope for continuation unless massive volume comes in. But how much higher could gold go? And it's a shame there. So if we're looking at a daily time frame here, daily is still fully bullish here. We have now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles. I think on gold the 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we're looking at 4, 1, 2, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We can say 7. 7's limit, so we're working on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 2 more daily candles possibility for upside. Interesting is we have a little bit of a wrench in the works, which is NFP tomorrow. NFP tomorrow can definitely shake up the market here. They're expecting numbers to come back as what? as a little bit lower. They're expecting employment change to come back a little bit lower and interest rate to stay the same. Interest rate comes down, I mean, sorry, not interest rate, unemployment rate. Unemployment rate comes down and we see this number actually go up. So it'll be very positive for dollar. You'll actually see a pullback in gold here. So looking at 4-hour time frame, we do have mixed buy session, but we're consolidating. Gold is in a range. Now, when gold is in a range like this, you just leave it. Nothing really much to do in a range like this until we actually start to get out of the range. Yeah, we have, where's the 4-hour support, just out of interest? Down here. So, you know, you could potentially look if price wants to leave this 4-hour support to take sells down, right? To take sells back into 55 and maybe potentially more. That's going to make sense today to break this support here. So you need to let it come back to the bottom of the range. The buys back up here, I don't really trust. If it respects the bottom of the range, I rather buy from the bottom of the range, right? So you can keep it extremely simple plan today. And just be patient and don't get chopped up in the range. A lot of people are going to lose money right now trying to trade gold inside of the range. And it's a lot simpler move if we were to get something leaving here. So hopefully this can come down, form some structure to give us stop loss, and then, you know, you can look to target into here as a short-term pullback. Maybe that leads into buys. If not, you're going to be looking to take this type of setup, which is going to be a nice little support candle formed to look for, you know, to look for the buys, right? So that's it. That's how simple it can be. Now let's look. 30 minutes is around here. The 1 hour is clean as well. So yeah, preferably even a 1 hour close below. You just want to leave this chop in between, right? So you want to leave this kind of choppiness here and just let it do its thing. To be honest, once it gets out the range here, it will be a little bit more straightforward. But it looks like it's moving. So to be honest, it looks like it wants to get out the range. We're really not that far from the lows of the range right now. We're only 18 pips away. So with 18 pips, it could actually start to get out the range. We'll see in 11 minutes. If it just dumps straight through the bottom of the range, yeah, there's no real entry confirmation you can do with that. So we will see. We will see on how price forms and how we can tackle that. Now for DAX gave it a shot yesterday. Luckily, I got out break even. Otherwise, that would have stopped me out. And then late it ended up giving the close. I actually looked at this move this morning. Was very nice. You had entry options. Interesting time. I need to note this time. This is like 8:25. I stopped trading by 7:30 yesterday, so I was just not looking at the charts or had alerts active. But that's late, 8:25. It's about two hours from New York Stock Exchange open. Not even New York open. That's 4 hours after New York open and 2 hours after New York Stock Exchange open. Consistency wise, rarely do you get time moves at that time. You normally get around stock exchange open. Stock exchange open pull back, but we saw the stock market do the same thing here. Actually, if you look at US 30, we had that push down in the open, giving you some nice sells actually here on the flip to fill this wick and continue, and then form a support and then do that change of structure here. Boom, close above, and this close above zone can give you options to retest the highs here and potentially continue. So it's actually pretty nice once you got that close. But again, that exact same time, 8:25. So a little bit of a later move there, but very clean, man. That was some amazing volume. Check that out. I mean, even if you just ripped it on this 5-minute close here, stop below here, 23 points for a 49, 50 point move, no pullbacks, is very juicy. We've continued into today. So we filled the gap fully now on DAX. So that is all sorted now with the gap. If we're looking here, we look like we want to tap daily resistance. So that is going to be a major target for today's daily resistance. So this week, I'm noticing a lot of market position difficulties, meaning that every time we show up to the charts, we're at a difficult market position for London. We're either at highs or at lows, right? Look at London session today on GJ. Where are we? We're at lows. Look at DAX. Where are we? We're at highs now, right? Same thing with gold. Gold has been at highs all week, but it's just a matter of catching the breakouts. It's a little bit different with gold because gold has just been capitalizing on the breakouts only. So daily time frame closing bullish here. Nice strong bullish candle closure here. 4-hour time frame is starting to show some candles getting smaller. We've had quite a few back-to-back candles closing bullish, but we do have room to that daily resistance. That daily resistance also a little 4-hour resistance here. we have room to that. So if we can find a way to go tap that, it's only 29 points. It's not the biggest, but that would only be the option at the moment. And I would like to see that come with Frankfurt. Can mark this here. Let's just see. Some of these levels could be issues. You know, some of these previous zones, we can just put a little box on it like that. Boom. Just to have it as a watch. But basically looking to capitalize off this zone here. Looking to capitalize off this zone. This structure we're creating right now is good. So if we can get a close above there, see what 5 minutes is saying. 5 minutes also clean in this zone. So yeah, close above there would be ideal. Close above there would be ideal. See some sort of candle leaving in the next 7 minutes. After 7 minutes, the only time. So if a candle leaves right now, I don't trade at this time. For DAX, I need to wait 7 minutes for spreads to calm down and stuff like that. And this is what I'll be looking for, man. Just a simple close above, setup 1. Now for sells, I don't think I'll be looking for sells just right now. Yeah, I don't think I'll be looking for sells just right now. Check previous 1 hour zone on DAX. Let's have a look. You mean this one here? No, I'm not too worried about that. Too many wicks crossing it. We have this wick, this wick, this wick. A lot of wicks. So I'm not too worried about that. Especially if we're closing above, right? If we're able to close above, this will be doing something that other candles could not do, right? And if we're creating structure here, you know? Both things. Will GJ news affect DAX? What GJ news? There's no news specifically for GJ. Which news are you talking about? FOMC? You mean tomorrow? I mean NFP tomorrow? NFP will affect GJ, yes. Because it will affect the yen. Morning, Harry. If you check on gold, the last 50-minute crossed below the 50-minute support and went down almost by 30 pips with zero drawdown. Yeah, we can look at 30-minute. This already looked like it wants to eat up my selling zone. Yeah, I don't really see an entry on 30-minute here. Yeah, it did dump nicely, of course. I mean, the bank rate later on. Maybe, but you shouldn't be trading DAX at that time anyways, so it doesn't really matter. But I won't. It won't have an effect, to be honest. What position size calculator you use for DAX? I'm just able to calculate manually. I'm able to calculate manually. Hi, can you please explain to us your setup? It's all on my YouTube channel about my setup 1, 2, 3. All you have to do is do a little bit of work. You can see it inside of the free course here. Or you can scroll down and find the specific videos for setup 1, 2, 3. Hi, when waiting for structure, do you want a 50-minute candle? Come ask in the exclusive, I get to see it faster. Yeah. On DAX, it's okay. On DAX, you can use a 5, but otherwise, yeah, 50-minute candle. At least one 50-minute candle. Why did you choose to trade GBP JPY? Because of the breakout scenarios it was having back in when I started in 2021. 2021 when I started trading GJ. So when I started late 2020, I started trading GJ. I mean, I was trading GJ from 2020, but 2021 I was like focusing on GJ. And it's because I came from Bitcoin. Bitcoin was breaking out, you know. Interesting, people still do this? What is this? Oh, bro, loads. And you can see the name is wrong, you know? It's like so stupid. 006. You know? And the crazy thing is, I get DMs saying people get scammed by these guys and they paid them $150. You know, $150 they paid them. Bro, if you buy all of my products right now, you buy Tradesharpe exclusive for a month, you buy Pip Labs for a month, you will not spend $100. You will spend $75, $80 max. They don't Tremonia Vento. So that's what mind boggles me. Is like, why would they send this guy $150? Like, so they're willing to pay for something, but they don't pay $50. It's like, I don't get it. It's just, I sometimes I think maybe it's a lie, because it really doesn't make logical sense. Why? Okay, so the guy has a $50 product that you can join, but you decide to trust someone in DM and send $150 to him. Why? And even in the group, this is what makes me even more mind boggled. I want to show you a setting I have in the group here. Check this out. When you join the group, server settings, there's an onboarding. Where's onboarding? Check this out. Onboarding on. Check when anyone joins the group, they get this welcome sign. Please read this welcome sign. Welcome, this is a great community, but since it's public, anyone can join. This allows the opportunities for people to scam. Remember, I will never DM first. All official products are on, I should put my website. Let me fix that now. Good way of proofreading it. Are on my website and YouTube videos descriptions. Verify always. If you're unsure, then ask in the group. If you're unsure, ask in the group. Save. Guys, this is a welcome message. Anyone new joining the group gets this welcome message. So that's what mind boggles me, is even with the welcome message, they don't do anything. Anyways. Gold 4-hour plan and consolidation. See what happens. Yep. Early buys through this. It's a bit tough. Probably the 15 is a bit cleaner. Because this is like, if we're looking at this as a consolidation range, then we look this. The sells is good. Agreed with that. I don't like these aggressive sells. Too aggressive, this. Really trying to force something. This is forced. So whenever you see a range like this, because you know there's a lot of 4-hour resistances. Price could wick into the 4-hour resistance, which closed the 15-minute candle and then fake out. So you just want to be careful, you know. This is classic. You need to remember what was happening when we used to break out. You need to remember what was happening on breakouts. The last time we had breakouts, we would consolidate, messy consolidation, breakout, messy consolidation, breakout. Yep. I'd say above, yeah, 504 is fine. Same key level. What is this 15-minute H? Buys above. Yeah. It's fine if you want to extend it to that. I don't think the previous 1 hour will be... Oh, hidden. I don't think the previous 1 hour will be too many issues. Buys above 4 hour, correct. Watch for previous support near, correct. Sells not that easy, correct. Good plan. S2 would be safer, correct. No, leaving the range. You did say in range is risky, but just leave it. You know, just say I'm not touching the range. Better. This is where you want to identify, you know. Move looks extended. It does look extended, but if this is going to continue, it will continue, right? That's what I mean. Market position has been tough, right? Because we're coming into London session extended. Gold plan pretty much middle of the range. I don't like the sell. These buys a little bit tough. I prefer just let it leave the range. This is a scenario where again, buys above, okay, 500, yes. Gold again. These buys a little bit tough. Second buys, yes. Sell plan should be there as well. Sell plan should be there. DAX buys. Yep. Makes sense. You're probably not taking this buy in this session, just to make that clear. So yeah. Perfect. So we see moving up here, Mr. GJ, or Mrs. GJ, I should say. No close above, nothing. So very tough. Hopefully it can reject now. Reject because it didn't close above. So even if this flips bearish, this is how it is. Let's see how DAX is looking here on the close here. DAX is already pushing through as well. This is the open. We had a little bit of news, so I'm assuming the news came back positive. Yeah, 2.7. So that is, oh, sorry, not there. It should be this. Wow. Okay, that's why we're seeing this pop up. Last time was minus 5.2. They're expecting 1.9 and we see a 6.9 number come back. So this is impacting DAX. Now this is important. Even though it's a yellow folder, it's a little bit important because the DAX is full of factories, right? DAX is, all of the companies have big factories. Now not all of those factories operate out of Germany. They do have factories in other parts of Europe, but obviously it's going to have an impact because those are German companies and they will have headquarters inside of Germany. So if the factory orders are going up by 6.9%, it's positive. We're seeing that come into the chart. No bottom wick push news, right? So shame, very big shame, to be honest. You know, but there's nothing you can do about that, right? That's not in your control. So if it's not in your control, why worry about it? So yeah, if you guys enjoyed the analysis, be sure to leave a like. You guys know the drill. If we can get the likes up to 100, I would appreciate it. Won't have to ask. And yeah, let's get it. Was that a clean setup? I didn't see anything to enter. No, you're entering what, of a bearish 1 hour candle close? You know, 1 hour candle close bearish. What are you going to enter? JPY above key level? We talked about that. So what are you going to do about it? Hey Jay bro, good to see you, man. So you can dictate JPY above key level, wait for structure. There you go. So no, nothing to do about that, right? Because it didn't even close above key level. So what can we do here? It's not even a close. So even if you wanted to base it on a 1 hour time frame, put stop loss below the 1 hour, which is fine. In that sense, you don't need structure. You can't because it closed at the key level, and that key level is a support, right? It's not like it's a random key level that has no reaction. We have a support sitting there. You know, so it makes it very tough to execute on that. Gold as well blasted through the zone here. We are closing below, but what a big candle this is. Let's see how big this candle is. This candle is about 90 pip candle. Wow. That's bigger than I actually expected. I thought that was maybe like a 50, 60 pip candle. It's a 90 pip candle. Very interesting. I have GJ Foam set up 1. What would be the effect on it? What do you mean by the effect on it? What do you mean what would be the effect? Waiting for 5 close or 15. Drama, why don't you come in the exclusive? I know you joined there, so chat there. I can see much quicker. But yeah, would be on which pair are you talking about specifically? If you took any trades after the stream, if so, please explain. Yeah, I should post it in my trades. I will post that a little bit later. But just DAX break even yesterday. I took DAX buys here. On this close, I took DAX buys. It pushed up. I didn't like what I saw. I got out break even. My original stop loss was here. So I got out break even here. And then price consolidated. It pulled back. I left the charts. And then boom, it just continued up nicely actually. Setup 2, some of the guys attempted here was actually quite nice. C plus people in exclusive. Why I thought it'd be 20-30. No, we average 50, 60, sometimes 70 max. We're seeing these days. It's been like that for a year. We've had that number, 50 to 60. Depends if people are trading that day. This is a shame, to be honest. It pushed and eat up our zone in one candle. Not even a 5-minute give you an entry. It's a little bit unfortunate because that was actually a trade I was looking for today. I think this was the trade that was gonna be the thing. Morning, Harry. I love the podcast, and the best part was how you said peace at the end of the video. That's habit, man. 100 live in the exclusive. Harry flies out everyone to Dubai. Bro. Yesterday, you guys were asking me all to support a trip and rent you all hotels, Lamborghini. I'm not sure. I better increase the group price to about $500 a month, and then I can rent you guys out Lamborghinis and stuff like that. We'll increase lot size and pay. Don Vo says, my boy Harry. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Fake Don Vo. This is his channel. DONV0. Come on, bro. Come on. $500 with a Lambo pack sounds good, bro. If people pay me $500 a month, I'll give them a Lambo as well. 1 day rental Lambo per month, no problem. Who's your mentor, Harry? In day before yesterday's stream, we talked in depth about that, but multiple people. Did you attend the IFX convention in Dubai? Anything to report there? No, I didn't attend. I was streaming, guys. I was trading here live when that unless I just didn't come to the live stream, yeah, then I would have gone. But I was actually here. I was trading that day. Because that's in the morning, right? It's like from 10 a.m. Right now it's 11 a.m. So I would have to not trade that day to go to that expo. But I chose to trade. How do I listen to the podcast? I'll link it. Actually, no, there's a quicker way to do this. It's here's the link to the podcast. Enjoy. Put it in chat. Alright, great. This is what we wanted to see. $1,000 with exclusive sharp dinner every day. No problem. $1,000 a month. Yeah, we could sort out dinner every day. I watched your podcast yesterday and took some notes. I'm glad. How much renting a G-Wagon in Dubai for a day? Depends where you go. But the regular cost for a G-Wagon per day is going to be about $350 plus deposit. A little bit more. Yeah, 300. I mean 350 if you can get a good deal, $500 otherwise. Just don't rent from a cheap place. If you rent from a cheap place, you're gonna come back, you know, and you're gonna get screwed. Commented on pod yesterday and called you London Lobster Lord. Man, they must be thinking, what's wrong with this guy and lobsters? How are they gonna screw you? This is how they make money, unfortunately. Like, you have to rent from reputable people. Otherwise, you're gonna come back and they're gonna say, this scratch here, you did this scratch. You're gonna say, no, it wasn't me. And they're like, I'm telling you, you're the one who had the car. And they're like, you have to pay. Otherwise, we don't give you back your deposit. And your deposit is like 5,000 dirhams, $1,500 deposit. So you're like, so then, you know, either way, if you don't pay, they get your deposit, you know. That's why you make photos before. Even so, they'll do some BS, bro. Trust. Those, the illegitimate guys, they have some tricks up their sleeve, you know. So, okay, fine. You take a photo yourself. Okay, you take a photo yourself, then what? You know? You tell them, look, I have proof. Okay, go to court. Now you have to open a case here. You spend more money opening a case. So you always rent from legitimate guys. You know, it's a disaster. Police won't help you with that. You have to open a case, right? What a disaster that would be, you see. So that's why it's important that you rent from legitimate people, not some random ad you see for cheap. Sounds like a headache, yeah, but that's only for the bad rental places, right? So you rather pay the extra $200, extra $150 to get the quality of that, right? So what I always tell people, like, people come here and they message me, I need to rent a car, I found this, I can rent a Lamborghini for $200 per day. I'm like, no, you won't. No, you won't. Rented a car once, it was a bit expensive, but so worth it. The guy was nice. Yeah, if you have a good person to rent from, then it's good. A good trick to know if you're renting from someone legit is you should be able to go pick up the car, and when you pick up the car, they should have a fleet there or a showroom. If they don't have a fleet, that means that they're just middlemen. They go get the car from another rental person, they rent it to you, and then they pull off some BS. Alright, so we have structure, which is good. This is what we wanted. We wanted to see a rejection formed, right? So that's why you don't jump into this. You get caught out. Even if you put your stop loss below there, you're stopped out immediately. Seen the news on Trump going to Gaza. Will be interesting to see how market reacts. Yeah, it's quite a big impact that did in the Middle East, the way he announced it. At first, I thought he was looking to help, but then it seems like he wants to remove everyone from Gaza, which I don't think is you know, it's not legal in international law to do that. But I think that was taken as a bit of a surprise, you know, a bit of surprise. He wants to build a Riviera, yeah, but I don't think that is, you know, gonna be something that's good. Bro, 1-to-1, how many percent can you grow your account? How many are you risking on that 1-to-1, right? Because if you risk 3% to trade with high win rate, you can make as much as you want. Risk 5%, up to you. You know, just be competent. It's not, but he already done 15 things in America that's against the last week. It is against international law, it is. You cannot remove, it's illegal to remove people from a country. Yeah. Well, they're not happy, I'll tell you that one. Where will he put those people? Not sure. Will BOE cut rates today? I think they are positioned to cut rates today, yes. It will be more of a shock if they don't cut the rates. But they are positioned to cut rates. We more want to see the inflation numbers come out. That's going to be more interesting than the rates. Gold has a resistance too. Yeah, support has a little support form. What part of Egypt are you from? I'm not from Egypt. I'm living in Dubai. So not the same country. Wonder how to sell gold after such a pullback. He is clearly Swedish. You look like you're either Egyptian or Lebanese. Alright then. I'm not, but if you say so, you're entitled to think what you want. What's your bias on GJ? I'm mixed biased on GJ. I don't mind taking longs as well. Harry Olafson. I'm trying to guess your ethnicity. Yeah, but it's wrong so far. The accent, you know, if I was Lebanese or Egyptian, the accent wouldn't be like this, I assume. Also, my name. My name should be a big giveaway. Harry Sharp. Harry Sharp does not sound Lebanese or Egyptian. His name is Bob's Burgers. Mans makes burgers. You better make a damn good burger, I tell you that much. Where's your British accent? I was born in Dubai, so Dubai is very multicultural, so I picked up, I would say, a neutral accent. Is Dubai a good country? For me, it's the best country, yes. Very happy with Dubai. Can you read and write Arabic? I can read, I can write slowly, yes. I can text in Arabic, yes. Writing, you know, it's a little bit time consuming, but yeah, I can read and write. How'd you meet people and friends in Dubai? You kind of grow up with them, same way you meet anywhere else, but as a newcomer to Dubai, wow. Yeah, it's not the easiest. You have to meet them through work, to be honest. You can meet them in, I mean, like you can go to a bar or something like that, but you know, you're going to any events. There's a lot of events you can meet people. Yeah. Events, you could meet them for sure. All good, man, all good. I'm glad you're in. In Dubai, you speak English or Arabic? Depends on who I'm speaking to, but mostly English. Based on the fact that you were born in Dubai, that's why I made the guess. So you could be Iranian in terms of ethnicity, then my name would not be this. If I was Iranian, I would speak different as well. I go watch India versus Pakistan match on 23rd of Feb. I could go. I used to play a lot of cricket when I was younger. I was on a team, UAE team actually. I was gonna be drafted to go semi-pro, but then quit overnight. You need to play golf there, you meet the right people? Not really, man. People golf by them, they golf in their own groups. Yeah, what you wrote, Hariel, is wrong. I know you're trying to say like Salam Alaikum, hello, but the way it's written is completely wrong. Bat or bowl? I was a bowler. Left arm fast bowler, swing. Yeah, left arm fast swing. It was a nice. It was good to scare people. I used to bowl second. I wouldn't open the bowling because they wanted the batsman to settle. I could study the batsman and then I could bowl. You speak Arabic fluently? I speak it. I would say like it's enough. I can understand it fluently, but to speak it, it's you could say so, but it's not the cleanest because I grew up. Why stop playing cricket? I got interested in more intense sports. You know Karthik in UAE team bowler? No, I don't follow it anymore. Hello, and I'm new to seeing your stream. Could you please tell me, is it during London session you took to execute your trades? Yes, correct. Correct. The 100 wins is in January? Yes, I took 100 trades in January. So that's an average of 5 wins a day, non-stop. More, 6 wins a day. So 6 wins a day. It's the next level, you know? Next level. Nah, man, that's you can go and check our journal in the description. You can check our journal in the description and you can see all of the trades that were taken, what time they were taken and how. You're too serious with your sarcasm? Yeah, people believe it, but that's what makes it fun, right? Harry, your podcast shows you gain financial consciousness at the right time, not people get that blessing. Yeah, but in order to get that blessing, you have to get something taken away from you. So there was a lesson that taught me that, right? It's not always as pretty as it is. I heard that animal aesthetics is a big industry. What do you mean by animal aesthetics? Bro, don't believe what you read. This is a shame about DAX, huh? Straight to daily resistance. How sad, man. Straight to our target. I'll cry, man. Come on. Freaking news, take my whole LTA. What a juicy LTA. What is that LTA just got? 31? Okay, it's not the biggest, but still, how sad. Interesting, gold close back on the range. Yeah. Be careful with that 1 hour close. This could just be a very deep retest to continue a lower high, because now we have a full 1 hour break of structure. At this time, we had no breaks of structure, so you have to be careful. You kind of want to set up 5 here, actually, rather than just a close back in the range. Giving camels Botox so that they can win a prize of most beautiful camel, and the prize money is huge. Yeah, I'm sure some sort of techniques like that is used as they give steroids to horses for them to win all over the world. But damn, you reading some interesting articles, brother. You need to fill up your spare time a little bit more. To get to an article, like, even I don't reach that article. To reach an article where you're reading about people giving camels Botox is definitely a bit too deep, man. How much structure is good structure? I always screw structure, say follow through. Like, at least one candle to close the other way, right? Also wondering, this 5-minute or 15-minute? Which one? What is this? Craziest shit I've heard. He's reaching to the structure. Yeah, 15-minute, but on DAX, on indices, 5 is fine, right? Indices 5, everything else, 15-minute. But let's say on gold, if we have heavy volume, we have setup 1, we want some structure, we can use 5 for structure. It's situational. Harry, are you running lofi beats or something else? I'm running like, you know, some trap, a little bit of trap beats and stuff like that. That's what's running in the background. Okay, candle is closing below here, so I still need a candle closing above. 30 minutes about to close bearish, so it's not a bad thing here to create structure, guys. So this is what a structure would be. Trading caused problems with me and my parents because you allowed it to cause problems with you and your parents. Trading didn't do anything to you. You chose to be a trader. You chose to try trade. You chose to take the challenge, but then you blame it. This is why no one succeeds in life, is because they find something to blame. At the core, you are the one to blame. Every action you take is from you. No one forced you to take that action. You didn't have to. Right? So at the end of the day, trading didn't do shit to you. You caused a bad relationship because you could have separated the two entities. You could have separated the two entities and focused on actually what is causing you to be in a bad spot. What is causing you to feel that way? What is causing the bad relationship? Is it because trading is causing you to be frustrated and you're taking that frustration out with your parents? If that's the case, then you need to fix what you do in life, right? You need to fix your approach to the markets and don't take it out on your parents. So I recommend you fix your relationship with your parents because they've done so much for you. You could never repay them back. You could never repay them back. And for you to go and blame, you could go and blame now something else to take it out on your parents. It's a disrespect to your last name. So you either fix your shit or you be the loser and you continue like that. You know? You have a choice. Gold is rejecting a 1 hour support. It is rejecting a 1 hour support. We had a very big dump here. This was a big candle that came down. Oh, 1 hour support. I don't know where that 1 hour support. Maybe this small notch here. Yeah, you could say. YouTube chat on some good shit today. I mean, it's very common to see people blame external things for their failure. It's very common. I see that happen all the time. I think that's the winner. That's the difference between people who win and people who don't. But I get it though. It's easy to blame. It's easy to blame. Nice pullback we have on GJ. It's what we wanted, right? To stay safe. So if this can start to flip and close above here, should be good. Does trap music help with trading? No, I just keep background music to not keep like awkward air. I think having discussion while trading helps. Trading in silence can be a little bit boring. It's why I encourage to have a community when you trade, or some people around you to just have a vibe. To be honest, thinking about trading completely alone, yeah, I mean at this stage it's okay. But I would still keep something like, I don't think I would just sit there at the chart staring like this. Like I would have maybe something playing in the background. Maybe a YouTube video I'm watching, something like that. If you guys enjoyed the stream, be sure to leave a like. I would appreciate it. We're up here every single day, navigating this tricky week in London session, not losing our ass, which is key. Only thing now is we need to see, can we get a setup right now to give us an opportunity to take a trade? And that's what we're going to wait for right now. So let's see that. Leave a like if you're enjoying the stream. You guys know the drill. Hate to say it, but I appreciate you guys showing up. If you would like to, goal is to get to 600 viewers. We're not too far off. Leave a subscribe on the channel if you're new. If you're new, definitely do that because there's so much content coming out that can definitely help you. And yeah, you know, in the meantime, I do need to go to the toilet. So give me a second. Volume time? Oh yeah. Bathroom equals volume time. I don't want to be bearer of bad news, but this, when I did the analysis on DAX this morning, this was looking like going to be the option of the day. I was very confident that that would give the option of the day. It's a shame it went straight to target as well. I wish it stopped somewhere earlier. If it stopped somewhere earlier, we still haven't reached daily resistance. But that's it, you know, that's nothing you can do about that. Need to do a car live stream? Could be interesting. Gold is cooking. Have you ever sold a car in your life? I have sold a car in my life. Not one, multiple. I like selling cars actually. I do like selling cars. First car I sold was my parents' car. That was the first task I was given. Second car I sold, helped a few friends. Did you take any profit? When I sold my parents' car the first time I sold it, I got a gift. I didn't get any profits from that. The other times I've sold cars, yes. I could have got, I should have asked, but that's how it is. My mom is worried about me seeing no results, but I'm biting the bullets as a break-even trader, figuring out how to stay calm because I know that the scolds from the parents are just form of love. She should be scolding you, and you should be thinking about, you know, you should be thinking about, like, you know, remember, trading should start as a supplement to your income, right? When you start trading, it should be a supplement to your income, and then once you grow that and it's ready, you could make a switch if you're happy to go full-time, right? And then it still becomes a choice to go full-time. So when you feel like, hey, I'm happy to go full-time, I feel like this is enough money for me, I'm happy with the position I'm in, you could switch full-time. You know, but you shouldn't be trying to force yourself to go from 0 to full-time without having an income or without having a saving, you know? Do you trade for the entire London session or the first 4 hours? Just curious. It's a good question, man. No, you want to trade in a specific window, right? So if you're trading for the whole time is not a good time. So you only need 3 to 4 hours, like you said. So just the 4-hour candle is enough, because after that it gets low volume, you know? And then you pick it back up for New York. That's the other time I'm trading, is New York. Wow. Very, very interesting. Look at this. Would you ever trade Asia? It would ruin my sleep schedule, but it's definitely, it's tradable. A lot of guys in the group trade Asia. We have our Asian session here. They're always chatting about Asian, but you can see it's like, you know, 5:25 a.m. and stuff like that. I mean, I could get up at that time, to be honest. I could get up, but once the clocks change, it's going to be around 3 a.m., you know? For me, it's just not worth it. Do you think it'd be more profitable trading humans instead of gold and DAX? Probably not, because you would lose all your profits when you get arrested and thrown in jail. That's worse. But man, you know, your parents will always worry about you, bro. Like, it's normal for a parent to worry about you. But like John said, you're doing something with your time, and this is valuable, very valuable. Asia would actually be best time for me to trade, but volume seen so low. What would be good pair? GJ, some reason why it won't let me trade gold or DAX. We'll try to get a broker to trade gold or DAX. Gold is normally good in Asian sometimes. I mean, Asians hit or miss. You just need to use bigger stop loss. I recommend you watch the Asian session video in the WAP, right? The WAP content has an Asian session video. Watch that. And then just stay with the guys, you know, just watch what analysis they're posting. You know, that's it. Big rejection candle here, eh? Let's see if we want to get back above resistance. Next 15-minute candle probably will be the one to close above. Gold works pretty well with me during Asia. A lot of volume for a while. Yeah, it will be seasonal, you know, like kind of like what's happened this week for London session has been a little bit slower. But then next week it can pick up. Maybe it's slow next week. Maybe it picks up for the last 2 weeks. Any session will be like that. What window time has volume in Asian session? From Asian Open till the 4-hour candle closes. You know, that's what you have. What's the best time to trade in New York session? I prefer to trade from New York Open. Not a question, man. You want, not a question you want from a burger, man. Bro, that's taking it too far. That's taking it too far. Does Bob actually make burgers? This guy flips burgers, that's what you do? Where's your burger shop? Put it in chat. Maybe someone go and go eat that. Or maybe after he wrote that, maybe he shouldn't promote his burger place. I'd be careful. Is WAP content paid? It's part of the exclusive group. So when you join the exclusive group, you will get access to that. How do you feel about the street food cleanliness wise in Dubai? Yeah, it's pretty clean, man. I do definitely think it's clean. I mean, you know, street food is street food, right? You could buy cleaner food, yes. But like, there's no real street vendors. It's like little restaurants, and those restaurants get inspected often. You know, they get inspected often, and when they're inspected, they're if they don't meet standards, bro, they're immediately shut down. Do you have an actual course material, or do you suggest sweeping to YouTube or your videos for finding a strategy? I have course material is just part of my exclusive group, so I don't charge separately for a course. If you just be part of the exclusive group, you get that as an add-on. That's only $50 anyway, so you don't have to pay crazy amounts for a course. If you want to just see how I trade and see if you actually like it, a great resource to start is you don't need to pay anything, and you just start with my free course here. This gives you a lot of information. Like, this is probably more than you'll get from a paid course. And if this is a lot of value for you, then there's even more value to have, and that's why it's nice, right? So the stuff is there for you, you know? The stuff is there. What's the cleanest thing you've ever done? What do you mean, what's the cleanest thing I ever done? What type of question is that? What do you mean, what is the cleanest thing I've ever done? Fuck's sake. Cleanest thing I've ever done is washing my hands with antiseptic soap. Bro, what do you want me to say? You know? The cleanest thing I've ever done. Like, what? What's the dirtiest thing I've ever done? Depends, bro. I mean, in terms of what? Messy dirty or other stuff, man. Otherwise, we take this conversation. This doesn't become a Forex stream here. We're going a bit deep, right? You know? Bro, Elijah, comment of the day, bro. The comment of the day we have now. This is new comment of the day. This is new comment. This guy came in hard, bro. This guy is like, I'm not playing. Let me shut up everyone. This guy's coming and he says, he's like, that's it. Game over. Everyone just shut up. Look what he's gonna post it. The dirtiest thing he's done is your mom. End of story. That's it, bro. Direct. Straight. That's a bit harsh, bro. Should maybe post that in comment of the day. Should maybe post that in comments today. That's a bit rough. It's a rough one, but I think it should go there. I think it should go there. Image? What do you mean image? What? Bro, it's so dirty it won't even let us post it. That's a shame. We have to go and where is it? Alright, it's here. We can get it. Ah, gold, man. What are you doing, gold? Why close straight at support? What are you doing, gold? What are you doing? Explain your hand. Nothing to take here on gold. Even if you wanted to take the setup 3, there's no top wick here, making it very difficult for you to enter on this trade. I'd be interested to see what type of push here. What's that? 39, 38. Give you a 31. So not even a 1-to-1 yet. You know? So difficult setups here, difficult setups. No top wicks, closing at support, breaking rules this. I'm actually looking for these GJ buys, man. That rejection wick was crazy, and just for it to fail, damn, that's interesting. Like, this was a lot of buying pressure, and for that buying pressure to say, okay, not today, game over, really interesting. Shows an interesting market here. I can't tell you how many people probably would have bought right there. Would have just bought off the rejection wick, you know? Oh shit, price is rejecting, need to get in. See how DAX is forming here though. Interesting way DAX is forming. That daily resistance, of course, is a big issue for us. Above daily resistance is pretty clean. So if we get some heavy volume here, there's no reason why we can't leave daily resistance. The other thing I'm thinking, can I trade back to daily resistance? I know it's riskier, but it might work. Can I trade back to daily resistance? So can I trade from here to here and try get the wick fill and rely on structure? You know, it's not the worst thing to wait for above daily resistance. Only 10 points, right? 9-10 points even. So, you know, we could look at both options here. As long as volume continues here on DAX, there'll be options, because if DAX moves strong in London, you have room. You have room. You have room. Prefer above daily resistance. Was debating the setup too, but stop loss made sense. Did make sense. It's only 9. 9 is nothing, eh? Also, I'll be careful because we tapped daily resistance. If we didn't tap daily resistance, then we could try it, because we're trying to get past that resistance, right? We could just break even there. But the reason that the key is we tap daily resistance. Since we tap daily resistance, it's going to make it difficult, right? This could end up even going down. It broke last time, didn't it? Broke what? The daily? No, it tapped it. Didn't break it, look. Right, perfectly. Boom. Now, if you're looking at target, this is daily target met. This is what I mean. Market positioning in London being very difficult. This is your daily target. So it's a question, do we push through or not? We don't know. We don't know right now. If this wasn't there, then we can assume that price has nothing to reject. It can go up. But right now, we don't know. Until we get above it. Do you prefer to put your position right at market open a few minutes before, or do you see how it moves for first 5 minutes? Depends on what pair. But on Forex pairs, it doesn't matter. On indices, yeah, I prefer to put it like right after the open would be better. Before the open as well is fine. You know, but right at the open, no, it's like a whipsaw, you know. Do you think trading is like predicting the future? No, not really, because you have things already in place to give you an idea. You are predicting for sure, but you're not predicting the future. If you were predicting the future, you could predict macro news. Now there is something, you know. I have not taken a gold trade, but wasn't there an opportunity on the 15-minute couple of candles ago, pull back, continued bearish move? Yeah, but where's the entry? That's the problem. Where's the entry? Even 5 minute not giving you an entry, right? 5 minute close bullish, next one just dumped. Next candle open, no top wick at 30-minute support. So minimum you would need is like, even a 5, I wouldn't probably take it myself. It's not a big enough pullback. The range is pretty small. So there's nothing really you can do with that. Because 5 minute close bullish here. So it's very tough to take a sell right there. I mean, even 1 minute, there's nothing much you can do because you'd be looking for a break of this support. Obviously, in hindsight, this looks like the best candle, but you know, that's hindsight. If this 30-minute support wasn't here, then it changes a lot of things. Because you see how it's respecting this support now. Could have respected that. How much percent of your account do you expect to make on a winning trade? Whatever I risk. So I risk around, you know, 2, 3%, 2.5. So I expect to make that back. But if I don't, because of what happened in the market, that's fine. Higher entry on gold was 1 hour on break of lows. SL being current candle highs? Not really, no. That's a silly thing to do. It's not silly in this sense, but it's tough, you know. I guess, you know, since the 15 did end up, you know, forming a high here, it makes it okay. But it's tough to use current candle highs all the time. But, you know, it's not, yeah, it's not the worst thing always. Would you ever get a tattoo? I think too many people have tattoos. For me, too many people have tattoos. Trying to buy GJ? Yeah, that was the plan we had from the beginning of the session, but right now it's just trying to consolidate. So the worst case scenario right now is that it gets stuck inside of the range, like this. Sells is hard because there's nowhere to sell to. This is all supports here. The buys would be nice if we were to actually be up here and then get a candle close above to go retest this highs. You know, so we just need to see, can it reject now London Open in about 3 minutes? This 1 hour candle close is not good for buys, you know. It's also not good for sells because we're right at support. Tradesharpe, on your chest, why don't you put a tattoo on your chest and stop asking me these questions? Why don't you put one on your asshole like this? Direct, around. Maybe enjoy that better. Sounds like it's something you would enjoy. The process of that. And then one on your face like this as well. Only joking. If someone gets a lifetime, if someone gets a Tradesharpe tattoo, will they get a lifetime membership? Well, I hope they don't tattoo me on their body. But if they did, then I guess I would have to, out of just respect. But you know, out of respect, like it'd be really mean for me not to do that if they were to get that done. But I won't. Definitely, I won't advise getting a tattoo of my name on your body. I think that would be not the smartest idea. You might hate me. I'll do it next week. Please don't. Must be on the forehead though? No, if someone put a tattoo of my name anywhere, of Tradesharpe, then I'd have to give them lifetime membership, of course. Because it would be like rude not to, but I don't want people to do that. Actually, I shouldn't say that. No, I won't give you lifetime membership, because if I say that, then they will, right? No, you shouldn't. It's gay, it is pretty gay, yeah. So you can call them gay. 10% discount for sure. Maybe we give them 5% discount. Is the best volume during Asian session 4 to 6? Yeah, correct. 4 to 7. Someone probably watching the stream at a tattoo artist at the moment saying, no, get me a Tradesharpe tat quick. I hope not. Boring this week? It is, man. It is. But it's only been 4 days. And this is what people like. Out of a month, yeah, you will have a slow week. But the question is, how much do you lose in this week? This is where most people fail. We can keep it entertaining, but what is happening? It's just being unfortunate. Here's London Open on DAX. Might get above. Normally, when I see a big push like this, it normally rejects. And I'm seeing this pattern happen. There's a possibility I could look to even trade this at one point. If I keep seeing this happen. So normally I see when it pushes up like this, reaches a higher time frame target, you normally see it reject. But I don't have enough data, but that's what I'm doing right now, collecting data. Hopefully this doesn't just blast straight through daily resistance and then again my zone is eaten up. I'm just gonna cry at that point. I think that would be better. Better feeling just to cry at that point. GJ, beginning of the week, does something nasty, plan plays out. Yesterday gold, complicated entry, can't get in. Today what are you gonna throw? The good thing is all my plans have been playing out, so nothing is going wrong. It's always scary when things go wrong. Then you're like, this is not good. What should I change? And the answer is nothing. Where's the money? Yeah, it's the problem, but you know, can't do anything about it, right? Because the scary thing in this game is that where's the money? Back in the market. That's what you don't want. I'd rather have the money in my pocket than back in the market. How's Goldilocks doing? Still sitting at that support. And Mrs. GJ trying to decide. Maybe it ranges for this bloody news. DAX is having better volume. DAX is the hope here. Why don't you trade GBP USD? I have 3 pairs I lock in on. And the 3 pairs I chose is DAX, gold, and GJ. Reason being, I have 1 Forex pair, which is GJ, 1 commodity, which is gold, and 1 indice, which is DAX. Very nice balance. I'm happy with that balance. I don't know English. Please show the marks on which side the market moves. I'm new to your channel and Indian, so. Oh, unfortunately, can't help you with that. You have to watch. DJ looking like a bus, doesn't want to go anywhere. Yeah, but that's... I want you to realize how good that skill you just identified is. You know how many beginner or what stage people are that they would be trying to force a move in there? The fact that you're at the stage and you've developed, okay, I can view that the market is not actually doing something I needed to do in order to take a trade is a huge win. Why didn't you take setup 1 on gold 24? Was it because of the support or didn't follow your plan? Support was there. Even if the support wasn't there, I wouldn't have taken it because there was no top wick anyway. So I wouldn't have had time to get in. It literally open push because there was barely a bottom wick as well, right? So this you don't have time, but it's at support. I don't sell at support. It's just one of my rules. Very hard for me to sell at support. Can I backtest on Pip Labs if the volume comes during 4 to 7 Asian session? Of course you can. You just need to use the clock feature on Pip Labs, right? If you go to Pip Labs and you use the clock feature, just make sure to put the clock feature. Make sure you press add new strategy, press start. After you press add new strategy, then change what time zone you want it to be in. And then yeah, 4 to 7. Here's 4 to 7 Dubai time. So this is 4 a.m. Dubai time. So you can check 4 to 7 Dubai time. So, but you can adjust to whatever time you want and you can see how the volume comes through. You know, that obviously range, right? Now London session is about to open. Here's London session. London session gave the volume here, right? It's pretty nice. Why can't we get this type of volume right now? Nice consolidation, breakout, set up 3 cells. Set up 3 cells towards the downside. Or this setup 1. See how they look on a 30-minute. Yeah, 30-minute looks good. Nice little pullback, 5-minute structure there. Eesh. 5-minute close below as well. Oof. This is a nice setup. Why can't we get this right now? This would be a nice setup here. Boom. It'd be great. So yeah, of course you can go test that. Of course. Even on the demo version. Here you go. Enjoy. DAX still pushing. DAX is needs to not pushing anymore, but needs some fire. Ooh, could be good. This 5-minute could close like this bearish. If this 5-minute can close like this bearish, next one close above, we have something that could work here. That would be a setup for me. Happy to give that a shot. Good retracement. Harry, just take a sell on GJ? No, I didn't do anything, guys. You'll see on the screen. I don't see a sell yet for me. Too many supports. 4-hour support, weekly support, this support, that support, this support. I don't know which one it's going to reject off. I don't want to try sell into that. Right now I'm focusing on DEX. I think GJ might sell today. A lot of supports. No bottom wick on DEX? Yeah, that's even why you want that structure, no? But on the opens, I'm not too worried about bottom wicks on the opens once you get structure. Because the opens are like a pulse of volume, you know? You can see this one, no bottom wick. If you go back test opens, it's not always an issue. But the issue is, yeah, it's not always an issue, the 1 hour no bottom. It's on the open though. That's what you have to understand. On the open, it doesn't matter because the open is the open, like it's a quick volume push. It's like news, right? Regular, yes. But on opens, like look at what happened with news. News came, pushed, no bottom wick. Price never went back to make a bottom wick because this was news, but the open is treated the same. But that doesn't mean you can just take a trade now without bottom wick. You need the confirmation of structure, right? So this next 5-minute candle needs to close above. Close above here. Tried an EU sell. What do you think of this setup? Let's have a look, bro. Okay. What time frame is this? Let's have a look at you. This looks great. This looks really good. My question is why so much below? Why is there so much gap here? EU should have very tight spreads, so you shouldn't be affected by spread. And you could probably get a hesitating. Listen, it's worse to hesitate and enter late than just to enter right at the position. Like if you hesitate, stay out. There has to be a reason you're hesitating. Because now you're going to lose more. You know, so there's a bit of work on stop loss placement you can do here, but I'm gonna show you. So first of all, it's a good position here, but you don't need stops above the resistance here. The stops can just go above. The maximum stop loss you need to use is this, but you can get away with a 6 pip stop loss, 6.8 pip stop loss. Why? Because you have this whole range here to protect your trade. Anything closing back in the range is done. Secondly, if it wants to retest here, your stop loss can hover somewhere here. It'll allow it to retest. If it breaks this, it's probably going to continue up, you know? Even if you look at that on 5 minutes, it shouldn't need to break this. So having a stop loss here around 7 pips is going to be fine. You no need to run it above the whole range here, you know? Have you ever tried meme coin trading? I have, of course. Not trading, but like just buy meme coins. But it's been a bit dry this few weeks. After that big dump kind of shook the market a bit. Yeah, 7.7 pip stop loss is fine. But it's a good trade, man. Setup 1, very clean setup 1. 4 hour closing bearish, perfect trade this. Very nice. Yeah. Beautiful structure, close below structure. And this is like a proof of price action at its finest, right? Check this out. So you get this candle close below. Everyone sells this candle. Oh, it's closing below. I'm going to sell. They forget to check that there's support right here. Don't sell. So they sell because they don't care about the support. And boom, stops them out. Then you get the candle closing actually below the range here. And that's the one that now you have clean candles. So this is good. Good to prove that you don't hesitate, you don't FOMO in and you wait for actual good confirmations, because that's a trade you can trust. So makes sense, this trade, and you get rewarded for that. You can see now, it's not always going to win. Maybe 20% of the time it will lose, 80% of the time will win, but you know, when it does win, you get rewarded. Interesting dump here. Dump it. Buy the dip, buy the dip. Don't trip by the dip. Don't trip by the dip. The guy who wrote Scared Money Don't Make No Money, he has a song, Don't Trip by the Dip. You should listen to it. Don't trip by the dip. We have to listen to it. London session start not that well this February. Yeah, but we're not getting cooked by it, right? That's the main thing. It's slow, but we're not getting cooked by it. Like, just nothing's happening, so it's okay. The problem is if you get cooked by it, you give back all last month's profit. Like, we're literally sitting here waiting for setups, and that's just how it is. The thing is, anything I would have taken, I would have been cooked. Thanks, bro. I'm finally profitable after using the concepts and volume and session. Before, I always used to get faked out, but now I win 8 out of 10 times. Yeah, that's very good, 8 out of 10 times. Probably will lower. Second leg of EU could be an option, waiting for some sort. No, it's gone. That's the trade you take on EU. This is the, you know, if you miss the best position of the day, you don't try chase it. That's it. This is at TP now. It's gone. This is a very clean trade. This is like, if you're analyzing EU, my question would be, why did you not take this? This is like maybe one of the times where you have almost a full A+. Like your perfect structure, perfect close, good small stop loss, very clean candles towards the downside. That's not fully A+ because previous daily closed bullish, but it's definitely enough. This is should always be an option, this one. I missed it on GU. Let's see on GU. Now GU is a little bit deeper. So GU is a little bit deeper and very close to support. So GU I actually don't agree too much with. Right? Because it's quite deep. The EU one was clean. Yeah. Still room for GU towards the downside? Yeah, but you need pullbacks right now on GU. You can't just sell the lows like this. Gold is still sitting at this 55 doing nothing, bro. Nothing. Still sitting at this 55. GJ, I don't know what it's trying to decide to do, if it wants to break through this range or not. How's your NTD? I didn't get an entry, man. Missed. Very close to getting an entry. And then I was sleeping because I didn't let an order. So when I was sleeping, boom, missed. GG. Play the song. We'll check if it's there on Spotify. We can play it. Leave a like on the stream to play it. How many? 472, 168 likes. Get the likes up to 200. Would appreciate it. It's here, it's here.
The market crashed on me, but that's not my last, homie. It ain't over for me. It ain't over for me. The market crashed on me, but that's not my last, homie. Only one logical thing to do. Don't trip by the dip, 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 by the dip. Don't trip by the dip, 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 by the dip. Don't trip by the dip. Get my chips and dip. Hot on coins and watch me flip. In and out, I'm stacking pips. Market look embarrassed by the dip, 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 by the dip. Don't trip. Sour cream and onion dip. Scoop it with some ruffle chips. Sink them like Titanic ship. Bartender, here's a tip. Crypto face is the truth. He can even show you proof. This is market cipher school. Rory made you say, ooh, wish I had one too. Making plays on Tradingview. Waiting on a blue triangle. I just call it Blue's Clue. Portfolio diversified. Keep my balance classified. Scared to look, you terrified. But when you did, you almost died. All good before you went to sleep. Woke up to a surprise. Couldn't believe your eyes. What the hell did your money go? You like, oh my God, what the fuck happened? Bitcoin dumping in my sleep. Woke up to a market sweep. That's the reason I don't sleep. Keep my eyes on the prize. Bought some Hex and Cardano. Fear of missing out. FOMO, that's a no-no. Yeah, I know, bro, but I still
FOMO,
do
that's
the
a
shit.
no-no.
I'm just trying to hit a lick, so I think I just might buy the dip, 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 buy the dip. Don't trip, buy the dip, 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 buy the dip. Don't trip, buy the dip. Get my chips and dip. Hot on coins and watch me flip. In and out, I'm stacking pips. Market look embarrassed. Buy the dip, 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 buy the dip. Don't trip. The market crashed on me, but it's not my ass, homie. Time to rise up out the flames like a...
Bro, come on, bro. Come on, bro. You know, we're only playing bangers here. We're only playing bangers. Pips never... Oh, you want to play my song? Okay, we have to pull up my song then. Okay, we have to pull up my song. Shit. Where is it? It's on my dashboard. There it is. Alright, let's play it.
Click, clack, charge, stack, bagging up them profits. Live stream flowing, keyboard slamming, never stop it. Tradesharpe on the rise, make them Wall Street nervous. Big account, buying lobsters at that lavish surface. Cash flow quick, lobsters in the mix. True hustle on display, never miss a click. Dollar signs, live streams, making waves. In the market game, riding high like trade. Crypto, Forex, indices all aligned. Tradesharpe stunning, pockets full, feeling fine. Few account climbing, gains up in the skies. Every trader banger, never seeing demise. Cash flow quick, losses in the mix. True hustle on display, never miss a click. Dollar signs, live streams, making waves. In the market game, riding high like trades. Crypto, Forex, indices all aligned. Tradesharpe stunning, pockets full, feeling fine. You account climbing, gains up in the skies. Every trader banging, never see
demise. Cash flow quick.
Losses in the mix, true hustle on display, never miss a click. Dollar signs, live streams, making waves. In the market game, riding high like trades. Got that Midas touch, turning trades to gold. Fans watching all, stories being told. Broker fees, no bother.
Here we go.
Tradesharpe,
Living large. Lobsters never cold. Whoa!
quick. Losses in the mix, true hustle on display, never miss a click. Dollar signs, live streams, making waves. In the market game, riding high like trades.
Yes, sir. We have to have some fun while we watch painfully and try to find a way into gold. Man, what's going on with gold, man? It's gonna do us dirty like this. 15-minute support right here. Shit. Someone is in good mood. I'm always in a good mood, man. I'm just trying to, you know, when there's nothing to do, you have to keep things active, man. You know, you have to have some fun, man. Stop you from FOMO. FOMO is a no-no. You know what I'm saying? So that's it. Is that really your own song? It's a song that's written about me. Tradesharpe, living large, lobsters never cold. We need to print that out on the wall behind me. Change out. Tradesharpe, living large, lobsters never cold. Cheers to that. What's the title of the song? Tradesharpe Hustler. That's what they called it. Tradesharpe Hustler. Where can we get that? Oh, only I have a copy. It's not on Spotify, no. If DAX can get above daily resistance, can be interesting. You get at a 100 all-time high, looks like S1 but never traded. Yeah, UK 100 can be good. Gold pullbacks, need deep pullbacks because too many supports here, you know. This is like breaks the rules, right? You don't have clean zone here, so you can't really take sells when you don't have clean zone. Yes, this is the perfect zone, but we need support, you know. The good thing is, which people don't realize, is that this clean move now it's making is going to be beautiful to buy in the future. So we need these periods in the market to happen so that we can take trades later, right? Like we need them to have that. I need that song. What is the process of posting on Spotify? No, what you need to go tell Crown to make a song for the Tradesharpe community. You guys need to tell Crown to make a song for the community. Crown, yeah, he's the guy who wrote By the Dip and who wrote Scared Money Don't Make No Money. Who made the TS song? Secret. That I can't tell you. Bro, remember Lovejeet's song and music video? Of course I remember Lovejeet's song and music video. Bro, that was so funny. Lobster Jeet. Hope he's well. I should message him. Had a fam and everything. Hope he's doing good with that. Gets busy when that happens. What about Didier? Antonio's in contact with him. I should contact him as well. For all we know, we will find out he has a kid as well. We know you forced your brother to do the song. Actually, no, I don't have a brother. How to post it on Spotify? I'm asking is, can you just post it on Spotify just like that? If it's that easy, I'll do it, of course. I like your song, please name. I think you need some right before posting something on Spotify. Yeah, that's what I thought. I guess we'll have to do it on YouTube then. SoundCloud would work. Yes, SoundCloud would work. Can we have a copy? Yeah, I think SoundCloud will work. Actually, Tradesharpe exclusive can get a copy straight. This will be easy. I'll do it after stream. I can drag and drop it, I feel. You guys can download it for yourself. In the meantime. The song first 1,000 viewers giveaway. Yeah, I'll give the song rights out. Once we reach 1,000 viewers, anyone can use the song. Man, what are these markets, bro? This is nuts. How many days? 4 days now. 4 days. That's a long one. That's a long one. It actually happened last, but actually last February was worse. Last February, there was 10 days of nothing. Just back-to-back break-evens and no trades. Where's last February? 3-2. Check this out. Took a trade on the 5th, won it, and then back-to-back 10 days from the 7th till the 21st. There was nothing. Luckily, after 10 days, I got paid, right? I got paid, but look, I even had to take it on the 4 hour. I took it based on the 4 hour. Oh, good morning, Dax. I want a Tesla just to play the speakers. That could be cool. Don't trip by the dip. Wonder if it's worth on this 5-minute close here. 23 points. 11 points break even above daily resistance. 15-minute will close as well. I think this might be a shot. Let's see how it closes. No, needs to chill. Oh shit, that's a bit fast. See if we can make a little deeper bottom wick, I would prefer. 30-minute close bullish here. Yeah, I'm gonna give this a shot, break of the high. Stop loss I'm gonna leave below here. All right. Took that. Wrong way around. On a 25-point stop. Wider SL, just a little bit of gap. Yeah, 25, just below the 5-minute, but I'm giving it a little bit of gap in case it wants to retest that zone, you know? I mean, the safe option here would be to be break even at this 5-minute resistance. We have no 1-minute structure at this 5-minute resistance. So I don't know what would be the best solution here, to be honest. Safest solution would be to be break even. But I feel like I can give it a little bit of room. Let's see. We tapped it, so ideally this should be a break even spot. I feel comfortable moving at least stops up to this 5-minute low now. It should really not need to break that. So that's management for now. And hopefully in 2 minutes we could push past this. But yeah, safe scenario here is to go break even at that 5. It's just I'm thinking to give it a bit of breathing room or not. Because we have no 1 minute structure. I'm really hoping it can form 1 minute structure above my entry. But that's the safe option, man. Shit can come retest very deep here. I'll wait for the 5 close. I think that might be the best. Let's see. Really tough decision to go break even or not now. Very tough decision. If it re-breaks its own high, I feel confident, then I can at least go break even. Shouldn't need to then re-break its own high and come back down. That'll make my life easier. I mean, that technically did break its own high. Come on, DAX, push through this. 1 minute. I think I'll just have to wait for the 5 minute close. It's the best way to manage it. 5 minute closes below, I can go break even. Closes above, it's okay. Looking good. And if it just dumps in this next 50 seconds, I'll have to accept a smaller loss. And that's okay. I'll accept that. Beautiful. I'm gonna move stops now to break even. I think this should be safe now. And let's see if we can get the rest of this push here. Let's go, DAX. Some volume, please, sir. Close above. I hope it does close above. So sitting at break even. Okay, survive this bottom wick and it should be all right. Okay, DAX, okay. Come on. A little bit more, DAX, come on. Don't let me down now. I know you want to do it. Go to the toilet now. Yeah, I think we need it. Oh man, this would be boring if it fails here. Where's the volume? How much was that? ASP? This can't be ASP. 19 points? The crazy thing is I would have been 1 point off if I used the smaller stop loss. If I used the smaller stop loss, I would have been 1 point off. So I wouldn't have closed then even. Really? 19 points? Yeah, 19 points. Oh man. Where's the volume? Let's see, the only thing we need here is we need nice 1 minute higher lows to hold. As long as these 1 minute higher lows should hold, we will be totally fine here. If not, then it will just be a break even, which is also totally fine. I'm also happy with that. I wouldn't be happy, I'd say, but you know, it's not the worst case scenario. Stupid question. How do you see the volume? You don't really see volume. You kind of can, you know what time volume is about to come in. But a good way to see there's no volume is that price is not pushing. It's not going up, not going down. It's just hovering like what it's doing now. You see how it's hovering? It's trying to make a decision. This is where volume is trying is struggling at the moment. Just doesn't mean it's still low volume. It's just right now in this period, it needs to make a decision. Why don't you put it real break even with the tax? There's no tax, brother. There's no tax and there's no commission on DAX. There's no commission on DAX. If this closes doji, it's better to be out. I mean, as long as 1 minute structure hold, I have no reason to be out. Until 1 minute structure breaks, I have no reason to be out. Hopefully this next 5 minute will bring some volume here. Come on DAX, make a new high. I have bottom wick on broker, which is nice. All right, new high made. That is a good sign when a new high is made. Broker has a bottom wick. When you say 1 minute structure, you mean 1 minute close below structure, below its own structure. You see how we have higher lows, higher low, higher low. So if now this 1 minute would unfortunately flip and break this, higher chance probably going to come back to entry. Can we get TP DAX, please? There we go. Let's go. Okay, DAX, wake up now. Come on, DAX. A little bit more to my TP. Come on, don't stop now. Don't stop now. DAX. Okay, I'm going to take out something here. Leave a little bit more to run. Let's go. Nice. Don't reject now, DAX. That was a nice push you had. That was a nice push you had, DAX. Come on. Finish this push for me. Finish this push for me. There it is. I'm about to close full here. I'm just trying to time this. If this flips, I'm out. Come on. Quick little push. Quick little push past the high. There it is. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. There's that push past the high. Okay. Come on. about to close full. Probably right about on this next open. Let this 1 minute flip. There's the flip, re-breaks its own low, I'm out. There we go. I'm happy with that there. I'm happy with that. Let's not get greedy. I'm happy with that there. That was a great trade. So it took full there. And it's no 1 minute pullback, so I'm just not going to be greedy. Close about 30 points total there. This thing can still push here, but you know, I haven't had a trade this week, and I was feeling like I was getting a little bit greedy. Yeah, now it's going to go because I closed, but that's all good. That's all good. So, well done to those who took it. I just saw it struggling. You can't go broke taking profits. This was past my TP. And yeah, very happy. Let's see W's in YouTube chat. Leave a like on the stream for that. And I like Zoom chat is hyped. Zoom chat is active. And it's worth the wait. It was worth the wait. And yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We always got... yeah, so pretty accurate TP, I'd say. So yeah, congrats, and that was the trade, man. That was the trade. Happy we got some volume in the end. That's nice to get some volume in the end. So yeah, concentration was on DAX. We got an initial push here, and that's it, man. That's all she wrote, man. Nice little. It was actually a 15-minute close here. Wick fill with a 5-minute here. It's a 30-point banger. Netted a nice. Now here's a question, guys. I increase my risk, and you guys dictate this because you know, for legitimate purposes, I made more than my normal 1%. I actually made now 1.5. So should I put that as 1.5, or should I make my new 1% as my new risk? Let me know what you think. Should we show progression, or should we say risk was increased, now we call it 1.5? You know? Because I increased risk. Do R? I agree with R, man. I agree with R. Psychologically wise, it's your new 1%. Yeah, I think we should change to R. I think I should make a new column to R, but maybe from now on we should change to R. What do we think? Why don't you risk 2% given your win ratio? I'm risking of my account closer to 3% actually of my account. R is better, yeah. Maybe we should add a new column. We'll put it 1 for now. It's a little bit more than 1 I ended up closing. It's like a 1.15, 1.2. Oh, the new thing, 1.15. Make it accurate. When did you increase this month? After the first trade, then I hesitated a bit, and then just this one. I said the next trade would be important for me. This one I had no reason to go half risk. Everything was in line. 15-minute close, 30-minute close above, everything above daily resistance. 5-minute structure as well. We didn't reach 5-minute highs yet. You know, so for me, in this sense, this trade was not a trade to reduce risk, and I had to push myself. Percent and R the same. If you're risking 1%, can change the column name. Yeah, I would like to change it to R. Is it possible to change all of these to R at one go? Okay, I think we're gonna do that. Brilliant TP, thank you. Buy a Lambo now? I don't think that one trade will buy me a Lambo, unfortunately. Not yet, guys. Hopefully one day one trade would be able to do that. Highlight the column, change percent to R. Okay. Matter of fact, I watched that internal external structure on WAP, legit example of that. I'm glad you were able. But yeah, congrats to all who took. See what time we caught that at. This was taken, we were triggered at 11:31. I mean 12:31. Yeah, worth the wait if you ask me. Worth the wait. Slow week, but you know, this is why patience pays, I guess, you know. Fuck, where's my highlight, man? Okay, there it is. Next TP. Wow, next TP is gonna be this here. Next TP is yeah, next TP is 21,770. 21,770. 50-point TP, next TP. Maybe make it conservative, actually. Go for this little rejection wick there. 766. That's it. What made you get into the trade? No bottom wick? We had a bottom wick. This was a bottom wick. The fact is that it opened, yeah, it's very small bottom wick, flipped, then it came down. Once it came down, I said, okay, if it wants to flip bearish, it will just fail. But then it allowed me to put my buy stop when it breaks the high. Got triggered on that. So yeah. You guys can trail as well, right? You can trail, just don't be greedy. Number one thing I'd recommend, especially in a slow week, I don't want to be greedy. Because I want to make money, right? It's important for me, so I'm going to take profits. So you can trail. Trailing is safe. Yeah, trail below 1 minute structure would be fine. This would be your trailing spot right now. And you can see I got out right here. So for me, this was a good exit, even considering where price is. It's a good exit. And, you know. But yeah, make sure to subscribe to the YouTube, guys. Leave a like for that. I'm going to head off now. Appreciate everyone showing up. And yeah, take care all. Have a good rest of your day. Hopefully speak to you guys very, very soon. Much love and peace. Yes, sir.